Ba, 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 ba-da-da, ba-da-da. It should be here. And look,
Oh, we're there.
we are live through the power of some internets. How is the sound? There's 8 people watching now. Hello, everybody.
Hey guys.
Thanks for watching. I know you guys were waiting patiently, and we're actually on time today. So that's always a good thing. Before we get started, though, I have to do my administration. So let me go ahead and start by thanking my moderators. So that's going to be thank you to Mr. D, Matthew Boost, Beverly Thorne, Duklok, Dennis Menace, Pogi, Vendo, Max Mencl, you, Twiler, Lou Voitkova, Evshen, Roman Drevo, Patio, Susquars, Nati, Cynthia, George, Ludmila, Studio Moon, and Hyperwheel. Thank you guys for being great moderators. Moving on now to members. So you guys are the ones that keep the lights on. Thank you very much for your sweet peñase. It's always good for us. Yoganin, he's the newest one, so thank you for joining. And level 2, damn, bohati. Bombards, thank you. Mename Heinzo, thank you. Bandurka 44, thank you. Romex, Krtko 26, Christian Šipoš, thank you. Nathan Ilcha, thank you. Aski Nugatka, thank you. Tommy K, thank you. David D. Andre Devat, Maxim Vaz, thank you. You're a member too, thank you.
I remember too.
Veronka Sh, Wilkorn, Mazurovec, Vendo, thank you. Cynthia Shvarlingova, thank you. Sinister, thank you. Ludmila C, thank you. Memdev, thank you. So to all of you guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. And now that we're done, I see that there's already some people in the chat. Vendo!
We have 12 viewers.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's pretty cool. Vendo, hi. Victoria Hrabowska, hi there. Aski, hey there. Nugatka, hello. Victoria, yeah, we said she's sending a smile. Is that a smile?
It's a smile, yeah.
And Nugatka, thank you so much, guys. Kisses to you guys. So as we always start with the Something Po Anglicky podcast, for those people that don't know who the hell you are, who are you?
Currently, I'm a student in the Netherlands, I would say. But I was doing interviews with famous people from Slovakia and Czech Republic, but mostly Slovakia. So that's who I am.
You were doing basically the same thing I do.
Yeah, but I was doing this like 5 years ago.
Yeah, and you were also a kid, basically.
Yeah, I was,
well, you're
yeah.
still young, but...
But I was 15.
So how did this come about?
Okay, so it all started in primary school, and we started like like a school newspaper with my teacher, Mrs. Shkulova. Hey, Mrs. Shkulova.
Shkulova?
Shkulova, yeah.
It sounds like school.
Yeah, but like she was really cool. She was the best teacher one of the best teachers from our school. I really love her, and like we're still friends, and she was so cool, and we started this school newspaper, and I was doing interviews for the newspaper, but like it was like I met some people, and I was recording it on like a podcaster or something, and then I listened to it, and I was rewriting the whole script, and it was so boring.
I think that you would like some of the tools that exist now that transcript the audio.
Yes,
like
yes, but
AI.
but like this was maybe 7 years ago now, and it was like really boring because you needed to listen to it and like rewrite the whole thing.
Okay.
And it was boring to read, it was boring to make it. And then I told to myself that like, okay, I need to change something. And I think that the first one was Victor Vince, Adela's husband, and I messaged him on Messenger, and I asked him if I can make an interview with him, and he said yes. So I met him in TV Markiza, the television biggest one in Slovakia, and that was the time that I made the first interview ever, like the video interview. So that was the first time I made this, and since then, it was like it has a few thousand views. I was like, okay, nice.
How did you feel, first of all?
Oh, I was like, I don't know. I had trema. I don't know what's the
You
word.
were shaking?
Yeah, I was like shaking, and I was like, okay, it's Victor Vince. He's like big TV host, and I was nervous, but then I found out that he's a normal person, and he can be like all of us. He was like really, really friendly, and he helped me with many things in that video. So I really thank to him, because yeah, he helped me a lot with this.
In your experience with interviewing a lot of these famous people, was it a common theme that they were nice?
Yeah, I think that like most of them, maybe 99% of famous people are really nice. If you're nice, they're nice too.
So from this experience, who was the next one that you wanted to go for?
I wanted to go. Okay, so I wanted to interview Adela, but it was kind of strange because I made this like written interview with her maybe a month ago, because I got to Victor Vince through Adela. Like she told me to write to him because he will reply. But I wasn't sure if I want to write her again with another um like with another interview. So I just wrote to other people, and since till this date, I didn't make a video interview with Adela. That's such a shame, but I'm in contact with her. I already asked her a few times. We are also we set a date, but then Corona came and these things, and then I had no time. So yeah,
That's both of us.
yeah.
I think it's a common story that I also got in touch with Adela, very nice lady, and we did have a date, but stuff came up, right? So she's extremely busy,
She is.
and
She's like a president. She's like the most busy person.
I actually
So-
think that it would be easier to have time with Chaputova than with Adela.
yeah.
Because she is quite busy. So yeah, so we also have the same situation where she is supposed to come, but we just need to agree on a date, right?
Yeah.
But she didn't say no.
Yeah, she did. She's cool with many things, and as I told you before, like she'll be okay with it. So don't worry. Isn't it like blurry? I think it's focused to the mouse.
I don't know why it's focusing on the mouse, but don't focus on the mouse. It likes the mouse.
Now it's cool, I guess.
Yeah, now we look good. Yeah, the chat is quite quiet actually today, guys. You guys can ask questions, like don't be shy. So one thing that you describe yourself as is a guest experience manager at Telerano, right? Or no, sorry, at McDonald's.
Yeah, I was guest experience. It was called guest experience leader. I was like from childhood, I love to talk to people. I love to interact with people. And when I was searching for a job, I started like in McDonald's because my friends worked at McDonald's and they still work at McDonald's. And I didn't really like doing the cheeseburgers and Big Macs. And there was this position. It was called guest experience leader, and it's basically talking to people and asking
That's still
them.
in the restaurant.
Yeah, you have like white shirt, and this is basically the guy that comes to you and ask you if everything is okay and if the staff was like appropriate, if they were acting nice. So we're the people that like not control, but like we try to know your opinion, and we try to do the best to make your experience the best.
I've seen some of these guys around, and some of them are a little bit annoying.
Yeah, it's annoying, but yeah, like these people are there for you, because if they were not there, the restaurant would look really like different.
Yeah, and also I didn't know that actually you could approach them with issues. I just know that they come and ask you questions.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
the-
you can tell them what's wrong, and also these people are the first one that you should approach with an issue, because they can fix it or something, you know.
so yeah, taking a step back because I think we kind of moved too fast
Mhm.
from your childhood, but so 15 years old, you have your interview with uh, with Adela's husband.
Yeah.
You're on top of the world, I imagine. After that,
Yeah, it was really cool. My mom drove me to Marquisa. I was with this big bag full of these camera stands and microphone stands and
and
these
that was your
things.
stuff.
Yes, it was mine. But it was like the most basic camera stand that you can imagine. And it was with one DSLR camera, and on the other stand there was my phone. It was iPhone 7.
Mm.
So like now it looks really shitty, but back then it was like the best video that you can ever imagine. And Victor also, I borrowed from him this mic cover
Mm-hmm.
from Marquisa. So we had this like mic with the Marquisa mic cover. So it was really cool. I was really happy because it looked really professional. And it was the start of my interviewer career, maybe.
Did you have a YouTube channel by then or no?
Yeah, like that was okay. Before this, I had one YouTube channel with my friends. We were recording Minecraft when we were like 11 or
It
something.
seems a lot of people get started with Minecraft.
Everyone starts with Minecraft,
Except
and you
me.
never played it, right?
I never played Minecraft.
Why?
I think I was too old when it came out.
No one is too old for Minecraft.
I mean, when it came out, I also don't enjoy the premise of building stuff.
But you can like kill animals and
I mean, you could probably do a lot of things, but it looked weird to me, and you had to build stuff. It's probably one of the reasons that I don't like Fortnite.
oh, okay.
Because Fortnite, you were shooting, but you were also building
Mhm.
stuff. So I was just, I'm an old school gamer. I play Legend of Zelda and adventure games and things like
Mhm.
this. So I never got into it, and I never actually played it.
Mhm. Okay.
So maybe that'll be a challenge for the future.
Yeah, you should do. You should definitely do it. You
To
can
play.
you can make your own Minecraft server. That would be interesting.
And what would people do there?
Build maybe.
Just build statues of me. That'll be the main thing to do. So you're making Minecraft videos with your friends. Who was editing?
I don't think it was really edited. It was maybe like cut from the beginning to the end, but like I don't think that there were some edits. I was doing the whole thing. We were calling with my friends on Skype, and it was the oldest memory of me doing something with like computers was this. Like first time joining the Minecraft server and deciding that okay, we need to make a YouTube channel. And we also had this like thanking video for 10 subscribers. It was really funny. It was like me, my friend, the other friend, I don't know, like our accounts, and we made it like thank you for 10 subscribers. It was really funny.
And I mean, I understand exactly that because I remember when it was the race to 100 for me
Yeah.
and how exciting it was to make it to 100 subscribers.
But it was a great feeling, wasn't
Yes.
it? Yeah.
It was. It still is every time that I get to the next milestone, right? The next 1,000.
Yeah.
It does feel really good. I wonder when I will get to 10,000,
Or like 100,000.
which is at 100,000 there's a special surprise.
Special surprise.
Mhm.
You're giving away the PC, right?
Yes,
And something else.
maybe.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
But that's gonna be given away.
That's cool.
That beast. And for those people watching, this is a 9912K, so that means overclockable with a 3090 Ti graphics card and DDR5 64 gigs. It's a beast.
Okay. That's cool.
I mean, you can feel the heat coming out of that.
What is it looks nice, and it's also signed by the old people.
It's signed by every single guest. It will be signed by you at some point.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it'll be a nice gift to somebody that's been watching for a while. It's not gonna be for a new subscriber.
Mm-hmm.
So you people better subscribe. You better get on early because it's not gonna be available for somebody that just subscribed yesterday, right? So, but we'll find out a way to give it. So how many subscribers did you make to? Or
With-
did you get to in this Minecraft channel?
Oh, I think it was like maybe 100 subscribers.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
For a
but
Minecraft
like
channel.
yeah, it was, but it was mostly our friends, and yeah, so it wasn't that much, but we were extremely happy. And then I decided to just move somewhere else because I like there were so many Minecraft YouTubers, and it was kind of embarrassing in the school when you had the YouTube with Minecraft.
Really?
Yeah, it's like I don't know. Like I think that everyone that started a YouTube channel in this age, I think like they experience this thing. Like everyone's like, "Oh, hey YouTuber," and it's kind of embarrassing.
I kind of have a stigma as well. I don't like to be called a YouTuber,
Yeah, it's when I was in
even though I'm on YouTube.
when I was in the television in Marquisa in Telerano a few years ago, they asked me, like, do you know Kveta Horvatova?
Yes.
Yeah, so she was like, so you're a YouTuber, and I was like, no, I don't feel like YouTuber because a YouTuber is someone who is making the content daily, and he's probably living from it. They earned enough money to live from YouTube, and I wasn't doing that, so that's probably why I didn't like being a YouTuber.
I don't know what it is, but the thing is that I really want to consider myself a podcaster, right?
Yeah, that sounds much better than YouTuber.
I mean, YouTuber doesn't sound bad if you're making money, but I'm not. So it is what I like to call myself a podcaster, right?
Mm-hmm.
And also when I think about this, I don't think that this is a career for me
Why not?
because I know that if this becomes a job, I will not enjoy it.
Really?
Yeah, at the moment now, I enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, once a week. This week is actually crazy because I had Peter yesterday
Mhm.
here with Macho. Great podcast, guys. So make sure you check it out. And today I have you, and then I have 2 days break, and then on Monday I have Juliana
Mhm.
Santi from Pharma.
Okay.
So it's quite
Mm-hmm.
a busy week, and that's kind of the, in the beginning when I started this, I thought that I would have such a hard time to find people, one person per week.
Mm-hmm.
But now my issue is
There is too much
there
people.
are too many
Yeah.
of them, and sometimes I had to fit them, 2 or 3 a week.
Mm-hmm.
And why, people ask, why don't you just not accept them? I cannot afford to say no to some of these people,
Yeah.
because there are some big names, and also,
And also, like, these people can open you the gate to another people, to another like interesting people. So that's probably also one of the reasons I didn't want to say no to some of the people, because like they can take you to completely another point in your like YouTube career.
and to me, every guest, well, 90% of the guests are people that I never heard about before.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm a foreigner. I'm not in touch with Slovak YouTubers, Slovak influencers. I have no idea who it is.
Mm-hmm.
And some of my friends are like, "What, you were with this person?" It's like, "What? Who's that?" Or maybe I was at some event and I took a picture with some people, and they're like, "Yeah, well, how were you with this person?" I was like, "Who?" That's why whenever I go to some party,
Mhm.
influencer party, I always need to take some friend, because they'll help me identify who is who, in order to ask them for the podcast, right?
Yeah.
So you you decide, okay, I had enough of Minecraft. I need to do my own
Mhm.
thing. How do you make that split? And when does your channel start, which is Max Mencl?
So it was exactly the moment when I decided to not do the written interviews, and when I reached out to Victor. So that was the moment I was like, okay, I'm making my own channel. It will be called Max Mencl because I like the nicknames and these things, I don't like it really much
Mhm.
because it's not me then. But now I would probably choose a nickname instead of my name because it's my name, and you're basically building a brand
Yeah.
that is called like it's named with the same name that you have.
And you know what? It's so funny that I was recently watching. A lot of people discuss this topic that you're talking
Hmm.
about whether you use your name or you use a brand. And a lot of people say that they regret using their name,
Yeah.
like you, because in the past, and it's mainly about toxicity, right? In the past, they were attacking a brand,
Hmm.
like for example, Dream. You know, Dream on
Hmm.
YouTube, who
Yeah.
revealed his face. Before they were attacking, this brand, this character, Dream. You could kind of brush it off.
Yeah.
But once it's your name, they're attacking you by
Yeah.
name.
Exactly.
So, did you experience hate?
Yeah. I think everyone experienced hate. It's part of the YouTube thing because when you start doing YouTube, you just experience hate. You have haters all the time. Hey, everybody in the chat. Hi, guys.
Don't be haters, guys. No, but actually, all of these people are nice. I've been so blessed to have very nice
You
people.
have a
And
really good community. Also on Discord, like you have really good people. I know some of them, like all the people in the Discord, like Lou and all these guys. These guys are really cool.
they're very nice people. I'm trying to
Focus.
make sure that we are focused. Is it looking kind of dark? Oh no, no, it dims. I forget that this kind of dims when the it's an OLED monitor. So,
Hmm.
but what kind of hate did you experience? And as a 15-year-old, you were getting hate.
Yeah, sure. I don't know if you have the same thing, but when you make interviews or podcasts with like other famous people, um, all the people that um are your haters, they basically just tell you that you want those big names to push you and to like grow your channel.
Well, let's be honest.
We do it like
It is true.
yes, it is. But you can tell those people that okay, yes, we are doing it because you these people are interesting and those people wouldn't be here if your guests weren't interesting. And they're still like saying the whole thing again because I don't know. I don't know why.
I think they failed to understand that yes, these people they bring new people and they open more doors, but those people will not stay subscribed or will not subscribe to you if they don't like what you do.
Yes.
The as quickly as they come, they go if they don't like your
Hmm.
content. So I see it on Instagram, there's a new story, somebody posts, shares my story. Depending on who it is, it could be 10, 100 new followers. Within, I don't know, a couple of days, half of them will leave
Yeah.
because they're just not really interested, right?
Yes, but like these haters won't understand this. And it's our job. It's also like the television job is to build the big names and to call them whenever they need them because they will keep the audience there in the house.
I think this is where I've had probably a leg up on everybody because
Mm.
I've had big names early on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, some of them I knew, but some of them I've been like you,
Yeah.
where I wrote
Mm-hmm.
somebody on Instagram
Yeah.
and they said yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then from that, I was able to build something. Okay, so you have those type of people when you were 15 that, oh, you're just trying to, okay, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
I don't know. It was most of the time it was this. I don't know if there was some. Oh yeah, and also when I was doing some interviews, I always was using these words like okay, takže, and people noticed that I was using them too much. So, but it's not like hating; it was just criticism.
Mm,
So, but it's valid, right? So, yeah, I stopped using these words because it was really annoying in the
mm.
videos. And then like these people oh okay
No,
these
I
people
made
just
the -1. subscriber.
Oh no.
No, no, I mean follower on
Oh
Instagram.
no.
This is what I'm telling you. You know.
It's probably someone from Peter.
Yep. Could be. Could be.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like most of them were those haters that told you that um these people are just pushing you forward, but yes, they are. And that's all that it's about, you know.
With this constructive criticism, I've had a few comments
Mhm.
as well. I think that one thing that people always levy at me is that I let people talk and move on to different topic instead of keeping them on the topic.
Mhm.
But this is the thing, right? That something po Anglicky is not an interview
Mhm.
show. It's not to dig into questions of anything. It's a show. It's a podcast that's dedicated to English speaking,
Mhm.
and I treat this like an English lesson.
Yes.
You
And
know,
like to be honest, I admire this whole thing because you are trying to teach young children in Slovakia English, and no one is doing this in Slovakia, and it's really cool that you do this almost for free, right? They don't pay for this.
they don't.
They can listen to the podcast whenever they want, and it's a free English lesson. So respect, man.
I mean, the thing is, when I talk to people who have really good English, for example, Studio Moon,
Yeah,
Misha, yourself, I'm sure you will tell me the same. How did you learn English? It wasn't that you went to some fancy school, it was through YouTube,
and games.
movies, games, things that you like, right?
Yes.
And what is more likable than listening to your favorite YouTuber? If Evgen comes, if Duklo comes, if Studio Moon come, if Peppa Peter come, these kids want to understand them, right? And it's the right motivation.
Mm-hmm.
But back to taking this as an English lesson, right? One thing it is already difficult to interview people in English
Mm-hmm.
because every single guest that ever sat on that chair was nervous in the beginning.
Yeah.
I have no idea why.
It's English. Like it's not our native language, so we
But
don't
you
feel.
speak it, and
Yes,
you speak it more than.
yes, but
Uh,
we don't feel comfortable speaking English in front of people that listen to us speaking in Slovak language because it's something else, and they are probably not really um familiar with us speaking English.
and this is one of the biggest challenges of this podcast is to get people over the fear of,
Yes.
because once they start to speak is okay,
Mm-hmm.
but the initial, every single person, we call this when deer, when you face them with tail lights and
Mm-hmm.
deer are like,
Mm-hmm.
for the first time like that, it's this shock, or what am I gonna do? This is why the conversations are, I let people go where they want to go, and if there's excitement about a topic, you let them talk about
Mm-hmm.
that topic, because that's when they are truly themselves and comfortable. So it is tricky to please everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, in this kind of situation. So you you move on to do your own thing, you open your channel. What do you start to do? Who's your next guest?
I think it was. I don't know. I don't know it for sure, but I think it was Veronika Ostrihoňová, that's Saifa's wife. And the thing about this interview was that we I was like I spoke to Veronika a few times before, and we decided to go to one restaurant, but the thing was that I never booked it for like recording, so we came there and there was this AC and the music playing, so we needed to set everything for us to record an interview. So they needed to turn off the AC and they needed to turn off the music. It was really funny, and they were really like, what the hell is going on here? But yeah, we set up the whole set and we started to record it, but in the end it was horrible. The whole video, I don't you probably never watched it. Don't do it because it's the quality is like the worst quality ever. The cameras are like shitty, the mic is shitty, everything is shitty, so the whole interview is shitty. But I released it because it was Veronika Ostrihoňová, and the whole interview was really interesting. The topics that we talked about were interesting, so I released it, and it had quite a few views. Like it was like maybe 20,000 or something.
Oh,
So
that's pretty. That's
yeah,
pretty
so
good.
it was good for that.
How was the reaction, the reception from people, the comments?
Oh yeah, and they were like, "Why didn't you tell us that you need to record something?" And I was like, I don't know. I was 15. I never knew that I need to do something like that, but now I know. And when we are recording something, I always book a studio or something, so it's always like, you know,
So you never had your own studio.
no, never. I never had a place to. I would do it. I would build my own set, everything. I had these things in my mind how I would do it, but I never got a place. I tried once or twice, but it never, like, you know,
How did success look for you
success.
as you started to grow? Because your channel now stands at about 5,000 something.
Yes, I think it was 7,000 one time, but when you don't post something, anything, it will just the subscribers will drop. So that's what happened in my channel, and it basically died now. So whenever you try to upload something, no one will see the video because the YouTube algorithm is really really bad, and I don't know if it's bad. I don't know. The channel died. You will never probably get it alive
I
again,
think I think you could,
but it's gonna be a really hard way to do it.
but I think in a way it would be easier than starting from zero.
Yeah. It, in my like in my case, it will probably be much easier to start from zero because there
Really?
is nothing. This is like 5,000 subscribers now, and you can with some videos you can make 5,000 subscribers in a few weeks or month if you really want to.
Tell me what those videos are. Tell me what those videos are because I would need them. I mean, with my channel, I'm at a point where it's small enough that I can fit in everything I want to do
Mhm.
now. Because many people are like, don't do more than one thing, right? And
Mhm.
I'm like, it's okay now because people will get used to me having video game
Mhm.
gameplay and reviews.
Yeah.
Because when they will subscribe, they will already see that,
Mhm.
which is less shocking than later on I start putting that stuff in. So I'm doing everything now.
But you need to post regularly because when I was in Vidadu, you know what Vidadu is, right?
Yes, I'm
So
I'm trying to get into Vida now.
really,
I'm waiting for the contract.
yeah, but you need like some numbers to get in. So when I was there, the CEO of Vidadu, he told me that you just need to upload anything to keep your channel alive, and I was doing just these interviews, and he was like his advice was really good, and I never listened to it. He was like, okay, make these interviews and make it like an exclusive content. It will because you cannot do it like all the time without a studio. You just cannot do it on like a weekly basis or something. So he told me to do also something else. For example, I was really obsessed with celebrities and show business, so he told me to do like something with this, maybe like weekly news or something, just to post something. And I was like, okay, I don't have time for that. And yeah, and then I didn't have time for all the other videos like interviews and these things, so it just died.
And yeah, now they're telling you not to do more than one thing, and that kind of changes.
Yeah, it changes like all the time.
Are you still into that celebrity thing? Do you still
mm,
like that?
I I don't know. I really like technology
Mm-hmm.
still, but I don't know if I'm still into the celebrity thing. If I met someone that I really admire, I would do probably an interview, but I'm probably not gonna do these like normal interviews here again because in Slovakia you cannot succeed in a way you want to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if I met like David Dobrik or someone, I would probably do it.
You admire David Dobrik.
Like he had some controversial cases.
He's a complete magor.
But why? Why? Yeah, I don't know. I just liked those videos. He was also in Slovakia. I wanted to meet him and like take a photo or something. But I don't know. I don't know him in person, and I would really love to at least like shake his hand and take a picture with him.
Take a picture with him.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll
maybe in the future you could become part of the something po Anglicky universe.
Okay.
You know that the eventual plan is to have more people, right?
Mm-hmm.
In something po Anglicky. So I would be dedicated to podcast and gaming. Somebody else maybe doing tech reviews po Anglicky, or having different people doing
Do you
different
know
things.
Standa Show?
No.
He's a podcaster from Czech Republic, and he started his own like streaming service where he is like the main boss. He's doing these podcasts, but he has also other people doing other things like tech things or travel things, and it's one big like internet television. So
Maybe
yeah.
maybe in the future for sure. I think there's room for that. Who's that? No. Ciao Camo.
Ciao, Camo.
Do you know that?
I don't know. No.
Valorant Cody is that?
Hi Valorant. Hi no. Hi Edible Jack.
Ciao Camo. Yeah, we know them. But we know the guys from the top. I don't know the new guys, but
Mm-hmm.
welcome guys. We're glad to see you.
Welcome.
Make sure that you subscribe. Yeah. But I think they must be subscribed in order to comment, right?
Oh, really?
So you start to do your interviews after you start your channel. So how fast do you get to 7,000?
Oh, so I invited Saifa to my interview, and it was the moment that I was like, my channel exploded after Saifa's interview. I remember it. I was in school. We were going to cinema with my like classmates and the whole class, and we were in the bus, and something just like, I had this notification in my phone and it was like, your video got into the trends in Slovak Republic. I was like, what the hell? How the hell did this happen?
How many views did it have?
I uploaded it in the morning. In like 1 hour, it got maybe to 10,000 views.
Oh, wow.
And I was just refreshing it in the bus with my friends. It was like 1,000, 3,000, 6. I was like, what the heck? How the heck does this happen? And it was really crazy. And I don't even know what we were watching in cinema because I was just like refreshing my phone and looking at those numbers. And now it has something maybe over, I don't know, like 50, 60,000, something like that. And it's one of my most popular interviews.
Did
like,
he
ever.
share it?
Yes. It's the main thing that you need to do as an interviewer. You need those people to share your interviews because that's the main like the thing that you need to do, because all the people from those people will come to your video and they will watch it and maybe subscribe.
Yeah, it's one thing that I actually, after the podcast, I don't ask people to share, so maybe I should do that.
Yeah, you need to do it. You won't regret it.
So you went from how many subscribers to how many after Saifa?
Maybe from 500 subscribers to like 3,000.
Oh, Jesus, that's a nice bump.
Yes.
That is a nice bump. And who comes next?
It was, I don't think it was Gogo. It was like Boris Prashor, maybe Boris Holečko. That's Saifa's cameraman. And they have also the studio now together. And after Boris and another Boris, there was, I think it was Gogo.
Who's in trouble now?
Yeah. How those people came up with this idea that he killed Jan Kuciak? How?
I have no idea. All I know is that he made a post on Twitter. He posted something on Twitter saying to Jan to be careful tomorrow.
But
I don't know if that was made up or he really posted that.
I don't know.
But based on this, people are, of course, it's a joke.
Yeah, it's a joke, but it was funny. I was like, how? Like, why?
Yeah, Gogo is one that I'm trying to get to, but he still hasn't seen my messages.
Really?
Or I don't know if he saw it and didn't reply. I recently got in touch with Hans.
The Hans.
The Hans. The Hans. And I can show you actually
Okay.
my discussion with him.
Do you have some audio messages with him?
No. I wrote him to his YouTube page.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, you can check out what I wrote to him. So I was like, hey, I would be interested to bring you in the podcast. Would you be interested? And his reply,
No way.
yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
You should like just show them.
Show them what he said.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't like sharing private messages.
You should do it. Like this was mean. This was
Right?
really mean.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't understand why.
Why the exclamation mark? Like why?
He was trying to be not nice.
But I don't know. He's just
But
Hans.
this is just, it tells me everything I need to know about him.
And is it him?
Yes. But it's not nobody's ever replied to me like that.
Nobody will, I think. Nobody normal will reply to you like this.
There has to be some ego.
Yes.
I think that maybe he doesn't speak English.
Mm-hmm.
Could be. But his response, I think he does speak a little bit, because that's such an aggressive, rude response that.
This was like really, really mean and really rude. So
Yeah, now you know, guys, that Hans is not a nice person.
yeah.
Not, or maybe he just doesn't like foreigners. It's another possibility.
I don't know. I don't like him. I saw some things with Duklog with him, and I don't know.
What is Pozor Citra?
Oh, Pozor Citra. Hey, Mary. Yes. So
Mr. D, welcome.
Pozor Citra was the thing that Gogo said on his Insta story. It was like, meme stránky, Pozor Zítra.
I don't know. Somebody needs to ask him what he was talking about with that. But also, look, Mary wrote, what did he say?
Yeah, he was asking about the message from Hans. Yeah, but
It's not a nice response, but it is a private message, so I don't like sharing private messages. But all I can tell you is that whoever writes something like that is not a nice person.
Yeah.
In any way. Was I rude?
no, not at all.
I was very polite and just asked, if he would be interested in taking my invitation. And
Yeah, and he said that. So
So yeah, we don't like Hans anymore. But it's my only bad experience so far.
mhm.
I've had some no's. I think I followed the example of writing a lot of people. I wrote hundreds of people.
Okay.
A lot of people never saw my message.
Yeah.
It hasn't been seen. It makes sense.
Mhm.
It gets lost.
Yeah.
Many people saw it and didn't reply.
Mhm.
Happens to
Happens. Yeah.
a few people replied but told me they don't speak English,
Oh,
which is understandable, right?
how old were they?
Probably in their late 30s, 40s.
They should speak at least a little bit.
I think that it wouldn't be enough for the podcast and their
Mhm.
feelings. Right? I also have this subset of people that I think speak well,
Mm-hmm.
but they're in an environment where they are judged constantly. They have a
Oh.
lot of hate. So a lot of people are also like, no, I don't want to be judged by people because of my English. I will tell you
Okay.
off the
Okay.
off the podcast, but yeah, there's been a huge amount of people that say no, I can't. I will not come because people will pick on my English, and then that will cause trouble for me. So it's sad
Yeah, it is.
that people are like that to these people, but
Maybe the president could be with this, like, because if you're a president and you make a lot of mistakes, that may be like dishonest thing, maybe for your position. But I don't know who else can feel that judged.
beauty influences,
Oh, okay.
or there's a lot of hate between.
Someone and someone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
okay.
it's better not to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think Chaputova would have bad English. I've seen her speeches.
She needs to have a good English, probably.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of previous ministers and government people that don't speak very well.
Yeah, like don't invite Matovic or some guys because will be horrible, probably.
No, Matovic, it's somebody that I would have invited in the past, but
Not now.
that guy's a freaking shasho.
Yeah.
So not anymore. But there is interesting people that I would like to have a discussion with Fizzo or Pellegrini,
Why?
because I think I would really like to understand.
You okay, but like what's your opinion on those people? Is it like positive or negative?
I don't think I have a positive opinion on them for sure. I think that there's a lot of shady stuff that's behind it.
Mm-hmm.
But even the people that pretended not to be shady,
Like everyone is shady.
there's very few people that I would say are quite honest. Susanna Chaputova being one of them, that I think that she's there for the right reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of people that are there for the wrong reasons. But I still would like to talk to them and understand. I've seen some really good speeches from Fizzo in English.
Mm-hmm.
One of them was where he was describing, the whole how there's remnants of communism, and there will still be for a long time in bureaucracy in Slovakia, right? That you cannot take it out of politics just like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that would be interesting. I met Pellegrini before when he was prime minister.
Okay.
So I've spoken to him. I know he speaks English well.
I'm probably not that professional to speak with some people, because probably with these people I wouldn't start a normal conversation. Yeah. I think that it wouldn't be possible to communicate with them from my side in a normal way.
Because you have your opinion of them, or
Because yes.
or you don't know the
Yes.
topics.
No, because I have my opinion. Yeah.
Well, this is the thing, that you're not always going to talk to people that you like.
Yes.
And the most important thing for me, Max, the thing I've learned in life is that you really need to listen to the opposite point of view.
Mm.
Even if you don't agree, even if you dislike, after you've given a chance to listen and understand, then you can make a more informed opinion. Because I think a lot of us don't do that. We stick to our circles and we don't.
Yes, but like in this case, like I was really into politics in Slovakia, and I tried to listen to all the opinions of all the people, and there are some people from this kind of like range, and they just laugh at your face. They're smiling, they're like confident, and they're lying to you, and they're laughing at your face.
It takes a psychopath to be a good
Yes.
politician.
Yes.
So, sociopath actually
Yeah.
is the word. So we're still back to your career. You're getting these people. When did you get to the point where you stopped?
It was probably in the high school, because I grew up a bit and I had friends and I had no time, and as I mentioned before, people are just making fun of YouTube and of you if you're doing the YouTube and you're like 15 or something. So it's often not a good thing to start that young, because it also takes a really, like, you need to be really mentally strong to overcome all those things, because it's not really easy to be okay with all the comments from other people about your job, basically.
Yeah, it's absolutely true. So it was that peer pressure that made you go away from that?
Probably yes, because in my school there was one teacher that like opened my channel during the lesson, during the class, and he was just like scrolling on my channel and deciding which video to watch. And I was like why?
To in front of the class.
Yes, like
To show the class.
yes, all the people were there, and he was like, "What are we going to do?" And he just opened the YouTube and opened my channel. I was like, "No, like why?"
What a jerk! And he didn't get in trouble for that.
No, I never spoke with someone.
It's absolutely insane. So you let the channel die, or what happened next?
I maybe so I was always into like tech and gadgets, and into now I'm into like business sphere
Hmm.
and into like entrepreneurship. I really like to watch some videos. I don't know if you know Shark Tank.
Yes.
Yes, these people just come there with some ideas and they try to sell it to those sharks. It's like really interesting, and I like by myself. I also have some ideas, and I try to make them real. And
You want to go into Shark Tank?
no, 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 no,
There,
no,
there
no,
has to
no.
be a Dutch version, no? Isn't there a Dutch version of
I don't know.
Shark
I
Tank?
don't know, but I would never do that. Probably, I just want to start something that can make money for me when I sleep.
So, do you have anything that's materialized or that you're working on that you can share?
So basically I'm doing these um business cards, but they are not like, the material is not paper, but they are plastic cards with
Mhm.
chips. And the thing is that you don't need like hundreds of or thousands of those paper cards, but you have just this one, and you take your phone and you attach the card here, and it will automatically open up your profile, your business profile, or maybe like personal profile, where you can share your social media and your all your work and these things. And I'm working on this right now to make it even more interesting, because
I have one of these, this NFC
yes.
cards, but I still didn't set it up.
Yeah, it's really cool because it can be a really cool business tool. And I also want to make I tried to make some prototypes. When you have a restaurant, and in McDonald's now they have numbers of tables, and like imagine a restaurant with these, and somewhere they have QR codes and you can open up the menu, but you can have it also in the NFC. And it's just something that not many people know now, but I think that it will be really popular in the future. So that's what I'm working on right now.
Yeah, it should be more convenient to get food. I always wonder why they don't do something like that where you sit and you order at the table.
Yes. That's what I'm working on as well. You can just, because when you put your phone there, like the sticker with the chip can automatically detect the table that you're sitting at, and like they will just receive the order with all the information they need. You can pay online with your card.
Are you doing this with other people or
I'm
just
doing
on your own?
this on my own right now, but I tried to reach some people to work with, but I cannot probably tell more now about this.
Yeah, you got to keep your secrets.
Yeah.
Cynthia, thank you for
Hey,
joining.
Cynthia. Hi.
One time next time. No,
Oh
look,
no.
I'm telling you, this is already two in the course of this podcast. Um, what is this Book of Inca magazine?
How did you find this?
I do my research.
Yes. So, do you remember the school magazine or school newspaper that I mentioned?
Yes.
That's the
That's
thing.
it?
Yes.
So it was a magazine.
It was, yes. Like it was online magazine.
It wasn't printed.
No, no. It was never printed. I was working on this with Mrs. Kulova, and it was like a magazine, and it was, I think, every month. And like all the people from the school could join us and send us something that we can put in the magazine. And every month it was on the main school website, and everyone could like just read it, so
Is it still available?
I think so. I
Online?
think that Mrs. Shkulova is still working on this, and she's releasing the magazine every month, and it's really cool. And she was the person that made me start like the interviewing career.
And this is a Slovak thing or English, or
What do you mean?
is it written in Slovak?
Yes, yes. It's for all the like people in our primary school.
Ludmila saying some people come to the restaurants to socialize. Not everybody is an introvert, and also there would be less
Yes.
work positions like that.
Exactly, and it can also because it takes time to like come there, and you need to give those people those menu cards, and when you have just this, you can save really much time.
I was thinking, it's funny because I was just thinking about this. I was having lunch with Fifko,
Mm-hmm.
and we were waiting at the table for like 15 minutes. And I'm like, why isn't there like an application that I could just select what I want from the menu, my drinks and everything, and then it'll just come?
Yes. Um, I was talking with some people from one big food chain, like fast food chain, about this, and they are working on this already. I think that you know who I'm talking about. But also other restaurants, you can just use it. And I want to make some prototypes to show restaurants how it works, and maybe give them some of them just to try if it works for them, and then they can just decide if they want to take it or not, because it's a really good thing. They can save a lot of money.
For sure, for sure. I mean, Ludmila's not for everybody, right? But I think for a lot of people, it's good to have an option like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have the experience where you can select the waiter or order yourself, right?
Or if you want the waiter, you can just press the button or something, So
Or ask the AI to decide for you what you want to eat. But like for restaurants to work on menus online and choose for menu, where are we in takeout? But
oh, yes, but I don't know. It can save a lot of time. It can save papers because restaurants need to print the menu regularly because
Yeah.
it gets wet and it will just, like,
and the thing is that 90% of the waiters and waitresses don't want to talk to you.
yeah.
They're just horrible. Like there's 10% maybe that actually are nice and smile and want. The great majority of them are absolute. They just don't want to serve you,
Yes,
right?
also in McDonald's, I can say it from my own experience because like 90% of my colleagues and employees in McDonald's, they don't want to talk to people. They try to avoid people because it's not nice. It's not a good job. People will shout at you and they will be mean and rude, as Hans was, So
You know that I had a bad experience, horrible experience here in McDonald's Prevoska.
mm-hmm.
I went to order food
Mm.
and I ordered. I wanted the seasonal vishna.
Taštička.
Dashtichka, yeah. I was like, yeah, that's what I want. So
Mhm.
it was on the menu.
Mm-hmm.
It said vishna there. So I order it. Then they come back and they give me some other one. I can't remember what it was, but it was disgusting. And I didn't know anything about it. I found out by biting into it.
Mm-hmm.
So I went back and I told them that
This is not Vishnya.
this is not vishna. And then like, oh, yeah, we don't have any vishna.
Oh.
So I'm like, okay, in my head, I'm thinking, okay, first of all, why didn't you tell me that you don't have it?
Mm-hmm.
And why did you decide to give me something else instead of asking
Yeah.
me if that's what I want, right? So I was like, no, I don't want this. Just give me a jablko. I went to sit down, and then my friend that I was with
You got a Vishnya.
No. He went to pick something else up
Mhm.
from and he heard the girls complaining about some kokot
Oh.
that was
Oh,
complaining.
really?
Yeah, this is the word that they use, complaining about. I wasn't rude or anything. I was just like, and I'm like, how I am, like I could be extremely nice, but when this sort of thing happens, I become like the absolute worst. So I
Mhm.
got up and I'm like, okay, first of all, why are you talking to me like that?
Mhm.
I didn't do anything wrong. You fucked up.
Yeah.
And you're accusing me of being a cockot for not liking the shit that you gave to
Mhm.
me. So, And then I also filled the receipt. Nobody ever contacted me.
Oh, I can like tomorrow. I'm meeting one
Oh,
girl
I
from
don't care.
McDonald's.
It's already
So
for a long time. It's
because this is unacceptable. I think
mm,
it's not how McDonald's should work. Because I know the values that this company has, and it's not about this.
yeah, and I
It's
know because
complete.
I still eat there.
Yeah.
I was there today, and we will go there after. No.
Yes, yes.
and
I hope so. I'm hungry.
yeah, I know it's an isolated thing, but it goes back to my point that not everybody knows how to be a
Talk,
server.
yeah, and talking with people. Not everyone has the ability to talk with people.
And let's say what it says there. Ludmila says, Bratislava have Piche, I think. Fight me. Also about the bells. What bells? I'm lost. What do you mean about the bells? I wasn't.
Oh, about she means I mentioned the button that someone can press to call the server or someone.
I don't like that, and it's rude in some countries to signal for the. Did you know that?
Really.
In some countries, it's rude to call the waiter.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it can be like an airplane. If you need an assistance, you just need to press the button to call them.
For the light to turn on, right?
Yes, but you have a light, and next to it you have this one for.
Zvonchik,
It's not a zvonchik. It's just the button,
and
and it will beep in the front or somewhere.
Yeah,
and
I
they
guess
know that you need a help.
I guess in this it does it exists, but the people don't wanna invest in it since like maybe you can read it because my eyes are.
It exists, but like people don't want to invest in it since they are already paying someone to wait rest for. Oh yes, but uh, it's really maybe mean, but restaurants can save a lot of money on people if they can replace them by something modern. But I think that one of the main reasons why we don't have it yet is that we want people to have jobs in Slovakia, and we want to save people's jobs.
But I think this is, in my opinion, I don't think that new technology takes jobs away from people. It just gives different jobs to people, because this has always been an argument about technology, robots taking jobs from people, but we keep getting more and more jobs.
Yeah.
They're just different types of jobs, right? So I don't know if it would take the job away from people, just would do something else, right? So I don't know necessarily how long it would. You still need a waiter. Yeah, you would still need a waiter to bring the stuff. But then it's a much simpler interaction because he just brings the things that you ask for. He greets you. He tells you how the system works.
Yes.
Leaves, brings you the food,
and you can save like maybe 10 minutes by just giving you the menu and asking what you want, because you can just fill it in. And when you know already what you want, because I'm the type of guy that comes somewhere and I know exactly what I want, so I can just pick up my phone, do it there, order it. It's like 10 seconds maybe.
I mean, and the other thing is also when most restaurants or cafes are also understaffed quite often. And this happens to me all the time, and it really annoys me that I go to sit down, there's 20 new people sitting, and I was there before, but they didn't see who came first. So they go to a certain table, and then I have to wait more than people that were there, I don't know, after me. So that's another place where I could see a better experience.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that people are having an adequate amount of people. There's another comment there.
Like, it is a good thing to get like tablet for waiter to order, or to put the table into the computer so people know what to make in the kitchen and what drinks they need to prepare. That's exactly how it works in McDonald's. You have many screens where you see what everyone ordered. In the kitchen, you have just things you need to make from the kitchen, because your order is you have like meals, you have beverage, you have some other things. So in the kitchen, you have just the things that you need to do in the kitchen, and the beverage, you have just beverages, and in the end you have the complete order, and you can just give it to the customer.
Yeah, it can be like that. But moving on to the discussion, who was your favorite interview?
I
And
like to say that it was probably Boris Prasho, because he was my role model in this thing, because he was doing interviews with foreign celebrities, with some like worldwide celebrities. He was interviewing Will Smith and, for example, Ed Sheeran and these like big guys, right?
in English.
Yes, for Markiza television. Yes, and he was my role model. So this interview had like maybe 10,000 views, so it wasn't that good in like numbers, but it meant a lot a lot to me. So it was probably my most favorite interview. Like,
I haven't seen it. I need to watch it.
yeah, it was in a limo. Like,
Well, that's fancy.
yes, it was really cool.
And I think this is what probably limits me a lot, that I want people to come to the studio.
But it's a really good thing that you have your own place, because for me, I never had time to do it, but also I never had a place to do it. So when Vidadu was not available with a place or a space for me, it wasn't possible to do it. Like, nowhere.
It's There's another question. Adela didn't have the guy who
Sang Never Ending Story. Never Ending Story. Who sang it?
no idea, like on her.
Because in Chart Show they have these like worldwide guests as well, but I don't know if she had this guy who sang Never Ending Story.
Cynthia, thanks for stopping by.
Bye.
Take care. So that was your favorite.
Yeah, probably yes.
Yeah, you also. I was looking at that you have a sort of refresher blog.
It was, yes. So it was a few years ago. It was when Refresher blogs came out, and I was talking with one guy that worked for Refresher. I don't know if he works for Refresher currently.
Guys, if you work for Refresher, reach out to me. I'm trying to get an article there.
And they wrote an article about me, and also they asked me to write some articles in the blog page, so I tried some. But when I stopped doing the interviews, I just stopped writing the articles, because there was not that much things to write about.
This is the thing that's the most puzzling for me.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it's a difficult question to ask, but I need to ask it. I found a lot of articles talking about you and how this young YouTuber, up and coming, has a future, bright career, and he's bringing entertainment to people and interviewing these Slovak celebrities. You had the media on your side.
Yes.
Why did you not continue?
I don't know. I was just probably young and dumb. I like now, if I was in my situation right now, I would completely like continue doing what I did, because you can earn money from it, and you can earn a lot of money from it if you really want to.
Not from YouTube though. Probably from sponsorships.
Yes, but like you can eventually get sponsorships, and you can make merch and these things. And I had a lot of partnerships and sponsorships at the time when I was 15. So for me it was really cool.
You did?
Yes, I had, yeah.
So tell us more about this. I'm curious.
I was recording some video for Volkswagen. I was also I had a partnership a few years ago with McDonald's. So I had a lot of like big brands on my side as well, but I don't know, for some reason I just ended. And you said it in the beginning that you wouldn't enjoy it that much if it's gonna be your job. But maybe for me it got to the point that I needed to do it to keep my channel alive, and it was too stressful for me, because you need. I didn't have the tech to record it myself, so I needed to book a cameraman, to book the place, and also to talk with the guest. And you need to combine their free times together with my free time as
How
well.
much money were you spending on these
Not
things?
much.
Okay,
Not much.
so you were lucky.
I have a really good cameraman, Mencl. I don't know if you know him. He's like 500,000 followers on Instagram. He's like really big
Yeah.
worldwide.
Michal Barok.
Yeah, Mencl.
I'm just writing names
Okay.
to bother on Instagram.
And he's really cool. He's like for me, he's one of the best cameramen like ever, because I met him. He's professional. I have also my friends, Ilsek or Tron. I don't know. Do you know Gamer? From Czech Republic.
Yes,
Yes.
I don't know him, but I have him on my list of people
Yes.
to harass.
It's impossible. Yeah. So
He's too busy.
it's impossible to get him to podcast.
He won't.
He won't.
So I shouldn't waste my time.
And probably not. He won't do it.
What is his reasoning?
So as you may know, he's like anonymous. So he never showed his face to his fans. And I don't think, and I talked to some people and they Lou, hey, hi. And they told me that he won't do it. I wanted to do it with him and he never replied. Also, Jirka Král, I contacted him when he was I have a small interview with him from one festival, YouTube festival, but when I contacted him personally, he never got the time to do it. And now he has a child, so, and a wife, and he ended his YouTube career, so he's not doing things like that.
Yeah, I can imagine. Wait, that's the one that didn't show his face.
Yes. Wait. That's Jirka Král. Jirka Král is another one. He was also in Pharma, in the Czech Pharma many years ago.
I know there's another one that that we probably both know that that also never showed his face. Not YouTuber anymore, but
Oh
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
that,
I know.
that would be an interesting interview.
Yes.
But he also won't go on. Actually, even Exploited doesn't want to go to
Really?
anymore. Yeah.
He's not doing this thing anymore.
So I gotta know from that.
But
what can you do, right?
Moon, hey, hi.
Moon is here.
Yeah,
Where is Moon?
there he is.
Oh,
Nice English, Max. Thank you. But your English is much better.
Look, it's Susquad is here. Hey, Roman, welcome. It's really humbling for me that the other day, so Moon stops by quite often, and I've had Duklog in my TikTok live and Denko, everybody. You stop by quite often, so it's quite nice that everybody stops by.
You have a really
and
good community.
Says hello. Yeah. I don't know if Moon is part of my community, but he's definitely a friend.
But he was also on your when was it? I think it was yesterday. He was on the live stream.
Yeah. He enjoys my
So he stops by. Yeah, so he stops by, and I think it's cool because Moon is a really inspirational person as well. Like I talked with him also off camera, and this man is like amazing.
Moon is very surprising to me. He's very humble. He drove from the Czech Republic, from Prague, to come to my podcast.
That's
left
nice.
the same day, drove back.
Nice.
So I mean, how many people would do that?
He's short. I was surprised because he's really short.
Not for me.
He's really short.
Not
I'm
for
like
me.
maybe 187 centimeters.
Yeah, I'm
and
169.
Yeah,
So.
and he was like really short. It was funny for
So
me.
Raman, finally you came. Did I tell you to come? And I usually lurk around them parts. You called me here. Well, thank you very much, guys, for stopping by. We're having a very good time with Max. Now we get to the juicy part.
Part.
How do you end up in Telerano?
Oh, it's a. I don't know if I can even tell you this. But
You must.
okay. So, it was this summer. I was doing my Maturita exam in school, and I was like really busy with all the studying and these things because I was really nervous about it. everyone was telling us that it's really hard and you won't pass and these things, and it was like in the end it was really easy. It was the easiest thing
Really?
ever. Yes, it was
You did
like
well?
you would do it as well.
No, probably not, but
You would do it. Like it's from Slovak language, you would probably do it. It's not that.
oh
It's
god.
not that hard.
Definitely not.
It's not that hard. So I was studying for Maturita exam, and one writer or producer, I don't know what's the exact name of the position in television. It's called dramaturg. It's probably writer, right?
Yeah. I don't really know, but yeah, people know.
Yes. So this writer wrote me a message on Messenger because
Oh
I was
wow.
yes because I was in Telerano a few years ago as a guest. That I was doing interviews and these things,
Hmm.
and she wrote me that okay, there is this casting and she wants me to attend.
Hmm.
So it wasn't nothing illegal, nothing like, so I came there, I attended the casting, and I got a job. It was like internship or something, and I have really good friends that I was working with, and they ended up in Marquisa like for a normal job.
Hmm. Hmm.
So they're there now, and I want to visit them on Monday, so expect me.
Please tell them about me.
Yeah, sure. I will try to do it. I promised you that I will tell them. I already told them, but it was the Christmas time and they probably had like deals with
I
some
mean,
friends.
we made it to our TVS,
That's cool. That's cool. Yes. I saw it on your Insta story.
so that's a little progress.
But Marquisa and Telerano is really cool. Like it was a great experience for me.
I think that I've been on Telerano before, but not as interview on about me.
How did you get there?
I think that we were doing something with the language school that I used to work with.
Was it in Zahorska?
I don't remember. This was 10 years ago,
Okay.
something like that. It was a while ago. Imagine finding every literature we needed to know in English for him to understand. I'm lost. What's happening here?
Oh, it's about the Maturita exam.
Uh-huh.
No, it's literature. Damn, haven't seen Tolerance since elementary school. Imagine finding a literature we need.
Yeah, my brain seems to go far ahead when I'm writing. That's how there are mistakes. Mistakes are part of life.
Yes.
Here, I thought you cook. Sasquatch is saying that feeling when you find in your dad's old library the Satanic Bible. I definitely did not appropriate it at all. Interesting discussion they're having there in the chat. So you make it through the casting and you start. So what is your job there? What do you do?
So I was. So I knew this writer, and I was kind of like her right hand. So I was helping her with all the writing stuff, and also I made it to this like a little thing in the live streaming of the television broadcasting. It was about the daily news, like the something interesting from the internet. So I was in the live broadcast telling people about what happened yesterday in the internet. So if someone dies or something, you are the one who needs to like propose it to the people, So that
So
was
you were keeping them informed
yes.
with online news.
Yes.
So how long was your section?
Like in one, it was like I think it was like 3 or 4 times in one broadcast. So it could be like maybe 20 minutes in total.
So this is another time where if you didn't decide to go to school, you could probably pursue a career
Yes,
in
you
Telera.
can like yes.
So again, same story that you're moving away from entertainment.
I mean,
Is entertainment in your future or is that done?
maybe it is in my future, but probably not exactly like it was. So maybe I want to be on the other side of the entertainment. Like not the I don't want to be the face of something, but I want to be maybe the brain of something.
The
What do you say?
producer.
Yes, like I want to have my own brand, and I also was thinking about refresher and these things. There are many topics that you can cover that they don't cover. So um maybe you can make something on the internet
Mm-hmm.
that can entertain people or inform them, keep them informed. But yeah, that's probably the future. But I don't know. I just don't want to be on the camera anymore like every day because it's nothing for me, I guess. And I want to make the content in English because in Slovak language you just don't have enough people to watch it, and I'm not really comfortable speaking English in front of people. So I cannot imagine myself making interviews in English because my English is not that good
Oh,
to
come on.
make it possible, you know. So
I think people see that your English is fine. Look, next Telerano Miguel cooks. I could cook for
yeah,
Telerano.
there is kitchen in Tolerano, and they invite people to cook for them. So they can probably invite you to cook for them something from your like roots or something.
Some salsa. Some
Salsa.
Guatemala stuff. They would enjoy that. Um, so now we move on to the latest part of your life, and that's deciding to leave the nest and move abroad.
Yes, it was one of the best decisions in my life.
Okay, so you before leave, how did you make the decision first of all that you needed to leave Slovakia?
So it probably all started when I was trying to understand the political situation in Slovakia. And so I just hated how it works here, how the system works here. You don't have enough opportunities in Slovakia. You don't have enough um because like abroad, for example, in the States, you have many people from every part of the community. Like you can make a YouTube and you have tons of YouTubers there that you can cooperate with, and you don't have this in Slovakia because like from for example fashion, you have maybe like 2 or 3 YouTubers in Slovakia, and if you don't like them, you just don't have anyone to cooperate with. So Slovakia is not that good for making your dreams come true, I think, because you don't have enough of anything here. So, and for me, I need to study because my parents want me to study, and I kind of like agreed on going to the university. So, they told me to go to university, but it was my opinion like where I want to go. So, I decided to go to the Netherlands, and it was the best decision in my life because it's completely different there. It's really good there.
I really enjoyed my time in Haarlem in Amsterdam as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a unique. I know that you were watching me play Modern Warfare. I don't know why
Yes.
my eyes so itchy. And we found the location. You found the location.
Yeah, I have a picture from there. I sent you the picture. It was great because um um I was there and I was watching your stream and I was like, bro, I was in the exact same spot. So next time I went to Amsterdam, I took a picture and I sent it to you, and it was really funny for me because it was the same thing. Like the game,
Mm-hmm.
it's
Except
unbelievable.
the bench was missing
Yeah, the bench was
where the
missing.
guy was thrown. But besides, even the alcohol signs.
Yes, they are there. Yes,
So
you
that was
pay €100 fine for that.
quite a lot. It says,
Also,
Maxo Chow to Toy Hospital friend.
ciao to tvoj host. Oh, I think that's Dushan. I think it's Dushan. So I was
Which Dushan? Not the Dushan we know,
no,
no?
not the Dushan we know, but this is one guy that I was sharing a room in the hospital, and we were playing Minecraft together. We paid a server, and we were playing Minecraft on our mobile phones. It was crazy.
Is that you, Dushan?
Is that you? Apply games.
I'm looking for the questions that we had on. I guess he's not saying, but also there's something for you there. Also, Max.
I heard worse English in my school with translators and interpreters with English language combination. So like English is usually searching the vocab you can come across and using it. Yes.
And then Sasquatch is saying the Slovakian dream.
You get your paycheck and poof. Next day is gone. And yet you still manage to survive the whole month. Yes.
That's the story of my life.
Yeah, but like in the Netherlands, you get your paycheck, and if you are just working, if you are not studying, you can definitely live, like you can survive, and you can buy things you want to buy because it's not just 500 euros or 800 euros as you get in Slovak Republic.
Yeah, well, I mean, in Slovak Republic, like once you get past a certain point, it is possible to live nicely, right? Working for IT companies.
Yeah, but if you
How do you think I was able to afford this stuff, right?
yes, but if you work for example, Dutch clients or American clients, they can pay you much more, and you can work remotely. So you don't have to be in the Netherlands and pay 2,000 euros for rent. You can be here, pay 300 euros for rent, and get like 6 or 7,000 euros per month, and you
That's
just
sweet.
live a life you want to live. You know.
That's so freaking sweet. It's called Magical Pivnica with Zemiaki. Is that Pivnica?
Uh, I don't know.
Don't forget the babushka factor.
Babushka brings
Good
for you.
Yeah, it's always good to have family because they can bring you some food.
300 euros for rent. Yes, so
Yeah.
so
for
now
a room.
yeah, now I was talking about, for example, the dorms, because
Mhm.
here in Slovakia, people are really like shit talking about the dorms and the prices, and they're like, oh, 120 euros per month, it's so much, and like I'm paying like 600 euros for one room.
Well, I mean the typical rent if you want to rent a garsonka
Yeah,
nowadays you are looking at between 400 to 600 up to 600
but
even
you
more.
have your own garzonka. I have a
You-
single room.
Uh-huh.
I pay 600 for a single room. I
But it's a
share.
good room, right?
It's just a room. I needed to buy everything and like decorate the room and everything. I just had the table and the bed, and it was all. I needed to take everything from Slovakia or buy something in the Netherlands. So
From IKEA.
yes, from IKEA.
It's time to do a couple things before we get to the questions on Instagram.
Do we have some?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
We do have some questions, but first we need to take the picture
Okay.
for the wall.
Okay.
So come hither. Okay.
Okay.
Next, you gotta sign the pochi touch.
Oh, okay. I have the marker here.
You have the marker, but give me a second. I need to
Okay.
to change the camera so that people can see.
Oh, that's smooth.
Yeah, there's everybody's there. Everybody that signed. So, Twitch camera, Insta. Let's copy this camera here. Okay, just give me a second. I need to change the camera to the right location. That's not the right location, but it's Be Real.
Yeah, it's be real time for me.
Why isn't this moving the way I want it to move? Hang on a second, guys. That's not going the way I want it to go. Oh, and that's showing my pee peek. Okay. Maybe I need to manually move this camera.
Oh, it should move automatically.
Yeah, but it doesn't want to move. It's not cooperating.
Oh no.
Maybe here. Okay. There we go. No, we need to get it here. Okay, now we need to move it.
Oh wow. This
through
is
the,
interesting.
through the power of AI.
I think you're going to the wrong side.
Yeah, leave it to me to be dumb. Oh no. Okay, we're going down. There we go. There we go. Now we have to go this way. What? Oh no. Yeah, I think you need to sign there in the corner
Okay.
so people can see it.
I don't know how to sign.
Make it about like this, because we're running out of space.
Okay. Can I put it here?
Yeah.
Like this?
Signing the PC. Yeah, that's good.
Nice.
That's nice. Very nice.
I don't have a signature. Like,
You don't have a signature yet.
I don't know how to do it. I just sign myself as Max.
Just sign your name. That's how it starts, and then you start to get to my age, where I just do this now. I just make an M and like that and a G. I keep carrying less and less. What's happening here?
Oh no.
What happened with the?
You stopped it. You paused it. Oh,
Did
it's
I?
it's paused. Look.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. I hope it's yes.
Look at the comments there. At least
Oh.
now you're wearing pants. Yes, because I normally stream without pants.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's more comfortable.
Yeah, it is.
It gets really hot here, and
That's how it. I think it works like that in some televisions. You just have the suit, but like
when I was at RTVS, everybody had jeans
yeah.
and just the
Well, like,
suit part.
in the summer you have shorts and you just because you sit like behind the table.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
On air, oink oink. Hot Bowser over there. Yeah. At least pants. Okay, not Loki and getting sticky fingers for your peña shinka. Full of peñas. Oh, good. We took the picture.
Yeah. I have something for your subscribers.
Ooh, please.
Yeah, so just to introduce my little gift. These are two chocolates from I don't know if you see them. These two are from the Netherlands. These are like Dutch chocolates.
They look fancy.
Yeah,
as fuck,
they
not
look
gonna lie.
they look fancy. And these are like the typical Dutch chocolates. I think it's from some royal chocolate factory or something
wow.
like that. So I brought these to Slovakia and I brought these two for you and your subscribers. So I don't know how you want to do that, but we can make a giveaway for those people here.
Sure. Just you need to sign them.
Oh,
What
okay.
flavors are there?
No idea. This
Is
is
it citron caramel and what is
Yes.
fambroes?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know Dutch. I have no idea. But
Probably raspberry.
really, how do you know?
It sounds like raspberry.
Or is it just pink?
No, because in Spanish, it's frambuesa.
Oh, okay.
So it looks like framboos.
Oh, okay.
I'm deducing. Probably if
Okay.
you guys know Dutch. I'm gonna keep this one because yeah.
It's framboos.
And I'll just give this one away. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. We
You
can
need to sign
sign.
it.
We can both sign it.
Okay, we can both sign it, but they're just gonna eat it. So sign it here in the front. I'll sign it really small, like my pee peek. What can I say? God didn't bless me.
Where should I sign myself? Here, next to you.
Yeah,
Just Max.
or here. Oh, yeah.
Oh
that's
yeah,
okay.
I already started. Look, it's
Yeah,
Max
that's beautiful.
and the smiley face.
Beautiful. So
Okay, so this is for one of you. No idea who.
we'll give it to whoever's following me and following you on Instagram. What is your Instagram handle?
It's Max Mencl. It's MAXMENCL.
Yeah. So write Max the private message showing that you follow him and I, and then he'll tell us
Okay.
who is.
Or we can give it to someone who donates 100 euros first.
Or if you donate, if you make a donation of 10 euro,
10 euro.
10 euro.
Or like
Then it's
10,000
yours.
euro. Yeah.
I wish. I wish. I really wish. Very nice. Thank you so much for that wonderful gift.
Sure,
I'm
sure.
getting a lot of gifts. Look at what Peter gave me yesterday.
Oh wow, I saw it on Instagram, I think. Wow.
So I'm really happy with that. It looks really cool. Okay, question. Ako si ako si sa Neska Vikakal. Oh, Jesus, guys.
I think it was a really good experience for me, so I cannot complain.
Can we have a damn you kinky shit? Can it wait, what?
Can we
Can we-
time out Roman? Roman probably wrote something.
Boink. He needs to be boink. Slovak. Okay. Did you also post your kako to Hovno that is
What?
actually, Max, somebody was showing me this application.
I probably
you know
know.
about it?
It's like you take a picture every day.
No, you don't take a picture. You on the map you pin where you pooped, and I can't remember what this was.
It was like
Does anybody remember what that application is called? I need this application in my life.
wow, it's like a poop map or something.
Yeah, everywhere you poop, because it's very strange, but I consider that I conquered a country
Uh-huh.
when I poop there. So when I visit a country, and if I didn't,
You just
poop,
need to poop there.
yeah, I need to leave some sort of. Does anybody remember what that application was? Okay, tell me something about your brother.
Brother.
Do you have a brother?
I do. He's 15 now.
Is he YouTuber? Matej Vojtko.
Oh, I don't know this guy. But he's probably my brother's like classmate or someone. Yeah, but my brother also tried to record some things on YouTube, but I don't know. He likes video and he likes recording and editing, but I don't think that he has some big video on YouTube yet.
Does he have a channel?
Yes, but he has like Fortnite edits or something like that.
That's okay. What's his channel? Let's plug it so people can go follow it.
I honestly had so many channels. I have no idea what it's called now. So if he's watching now, he can just send it into chat, you know.
Yeah, guys, make sure that you subscribe first of all to this channel. A lot of you, for you guys listening on Spotify or listening on Apple
Hey
Podcasts,
Spotify, hey Apple Podcast.
it would be really good if you could please go to YouTube. The link is always provided in the description.
And subscribe.
Yeah, just give a brother a subscribe because that helps
It's that
us.
easy and it's for free.
So I don't need donations. I don't need super chats. I don't need peñas. I just need you guys to give me a subscribe on YouTube and Instagram if you can. And again, your hospital buddy is saying hello. Dushike.
Yeah, that's
shit.
Dushan. I knew it's him. Yes.
Why were you in the hospital, if I can ask?
I had some problems with headaches when I was younger.
So this was when you were young.
I was like 15 maybe, yeah. I think it was during my YouTube sessions. Yes.
So that's where you were. You were here in Ruzino Hospital?
No, I was in Antolska, it's in Petržalka,
Oh, that's
or
such a depressing hospital.
yes, or in Kramare. That's like, you know,
A
Kramare.
little bit better, but Antolska is a very sad hospital.
Yes.
Okay, they still want to hear the answer about the kakache.
Uh
Yeah, you said it was a pleasant experience.
Yeah,
but you
it
didn't elaborate.
well, how? I don't know. It was just normal days, so it was normal kakanie, you know.
I guess the question that we forgot to ask, and it's very important for this
Mhm.
channel, is do you like slanina?
Yes, of course.
How much
I
do you
do.
like slanina?
I like it that much that when I eat single big tasty in McDonald's, I often used to put another slanina in that
God,
burger.
but it's like 60 euros more.
Almost, yeah.
It's expensive as hell. Max, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you here. The last part that we have in Something Po Anglicky is you have the platform to give a positive message
Mhm.
to people listening. I think that from my perspective, there's a lot that you can teach young kids
Mhm.
and things that you learned yourself. Maybe
Yeah.
you have something valuable to teach them.
Oh, okay. So guys, you should consider studying abroad because it's a really big opportunity for you, and try to save up money for your studies abroad earlier, because I had some money saved in my bank account, but in countries such as the Netherlands, it's really easy to spend it. And I don't know if you know, but in the Netherlands, it's really hard to pay with, for example, like Visa or Mastercard.
Really?
Yes, you need
In the
to
Netherlands?
in the Netherlands. You need to have something like this. It's like this orange. I needed to get this orange card. It's
Can I
like,
see that?
yeah, sure, but don't show them the numbers.
Oh, shit. So actually, this is funny. I'm hiding the numbers, but this is an ING card, as people can see the
Yes,
logo
it's
there.
the Dutch bank. It's the Dutch bank.
So what is happening with this Dutch bank? Because actually, I have to be a little bit honest. This bank actually would like to sponsor the channel.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they
So and is everything going to like the Dobrý Aniel and these things?
so good question.
Yes.
That you have yesterday. Yesterday I made the announcement
Okay.
that for the time being I'm pausing the donations to charity
Okay.
because I am unemployed and I have no income.
Yes, that's understandable.
So I need to do charity for myself for now. It's not a lot of money that comes in. I've always been transparent with you guys. It's under €100 that I get from everything that I do,
Month?
from podcasts, from gaming, from TikTok.
You guys should donate. I try to
no.
donate like every time I'm watching the stream.
You're pretty good.
It's just like 1 or 2 or like 3
But
euros.
for me, it's better if you are subscribed. If you subscribe and
just
you
subscribe.
and share the channel and do that stuff, because actually, where the real possibility to make income here is with collaboration.
Yes, that's true.
It's not from donations, because anytime you donate, YouTube takes 30% automatically. So
You should consider like joining some other platform like Patreon, or there is some Czech platform, Hero. I don't know if you know it.
I haven't heard about it, but yeah, maybe it'll happen. I mean, maybe I will have to do that. I don't know how many people would Patreon me though.
I would. You can post some exclusive
Hey,
content
Connect,
there.
you think? Maybe the podcast with Adela will be there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Thanks. I saved all the numbers for your card. So how was your experience? Because I mean, I have a positive impression of that bank, ING, but I would like to really understand if it's from my visit, I really enjoyed seeing how they treat workers and how they are working there. But how was your experience working as a customer?
I cannot tell anything about Slovak Republic because since I live in the Netherlands, like in Slovakia I have Tatra Banka, but in the Netherlands I have this iron. It's called iron G. It's iron G.
Ein G.
Yes, because you pronounce G as G.
I know one word, schaar,
Schaar,
which is scissors.
Oh, okay. There is this word. It's in English it would be Scheveningen, but in Dutch it's Scheveningen.
Scheveningen.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It's a hard language.
Yes, and yes. So I needed to make a bank account somewhere there because in job they won't take your Slovakian bank account. So you need to create your Dutch bank account, and that's why I needed to make a bank account, and I decided to go for ING because it's Dutch bank. And yes, and they also take Maestro. They do Maestro cards, and in the Netherlands you can only pay with Maestro cards. Like Visa and Mastercard, these are the normal cards for us. They work only in like 10% of all the companies and all the shops. You just need to pay in cash or Maestro card. It's horrible there. So that's why I got this card, and it's I'm really impressed by how it works there because you come to the bank, they offer you a tea or coffee.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I've never been offered tea or coffee at any bank.
In the Netherlands, there is this thing you need to have a BSN number. It's like a residential permit. And when you are in the office, in the agency or something, municipality is the word.
Could be.
Yes. So you're there, and they give you like a cake and a coffee and a tea, and you're like, why? Thanks, but why?
So if you're hungry, you just go to
the Netherlands.
So you go in and they offer you tea, and obviously we know how customer service is here. How was your reaction?
I was impressed because I never experienced anything like that, and all the employees there were like really sweet. One lady was like doing this thing with me, this bank account thing, and I was sitting there, and she was like really understanding. She asked me where I am from because she needed to know, but she was like, "Oh, I know Tatrati." I was like, "Okay." So yeah, it's Dushan Tatrati in the
Yes.
background.
Yes.
So
The
yeah,
coconut one.
so these people in the Netherlands are really sweet, and they help you with anything you need.
You have an application as well?
Yeah, I do, but now I'm logged out from my application. It looks like this, but I can log in because I forgot all my login credentials in the Netherlands. But it's like this.
So it's probably for the best. So you get the application and you get everything. So
Yes.
you are satisfied with your bank account
Yeah,
there.
sure. Because I could not live there without Dutch bank account basically because you cannot do anything there. You just need to have cash, but you cannot pay like anywhere with your Visa card.
What is the name again? ING.
ING.
G.
ING.
So maybe ING will be our sponsor in the future, considering people have good experiences with them. And I've heard nothing but good things. But thank you for sharing your experience. So back to your message to
Yes.
people
So
is move out.
Move out. Now, if you are satisfied with how it works in Slovakia, stay here. But I wasn't, and for all of you that are considering going somewhere abroad, just do it. It's not that big of a deal. My parents were really worried about it because they thought that if you want to go to America, you need to have your life savings, and you need to buy flight tickets for thousands of euros, and you will book a hotel for like thousands of euros per week, and it's not how it works, right? So like we are living in 2023 now, and it works different, but still you need to have some money. So save money for your studies. It's really important, and do it. Just go somewhere, anywhere you want.
No, and it's definitely good. I encourage young people to also move out of their house, because it will be a huge shock for you to move out later in life.
Yes.
I think there's a lot of skills that you learn by moving out of your house. There's no reason for a 20-year-old to be at home.
Yes. I already learned how to cook. I learned how to wash my clothes. I learned like many things already. So it's cool. And now I'm living basically on my own. I have like two roommates, but it's our place. Like we decide what to do, what not to do.
I should come visit you there.
Yeah, you should. You definitely
You
should.
have a couch.
I do.
Very nice. So I guess we'll make some content there. As I said, Max, it's been a pleasure. I'm sure that we'll do part 2
Sure, we can.
when
Of course.
you come back, probably in the summer.
Or we can do it in the Netherlands.
As
You
well.
never know.
It could be in the We definitely need to come up with some projects.
Sure.
Maybe I could be your first person you manage.
That would be great.
We can do something. But anyway, guys, Bambor's mentioned PayPal. No, you don't need to send me money. It's absolutely okay. Just if you want to help me, get people to subscribe. As always, guys, it's been a pleasure. Remember that Monday, Juliana Santi is coming from Pharma. That should be an interesting discussion. Make sure that you are here. And the following week, I believe, is Outlaw Eagle. And then we will have, who else we will have? Donato live as well. A lot of cool people coming. So thank you once again for watching. Make sure that you comment, like, and subscribe. And please do subscribe, because I know that like 80% of people that are watching me
Are
do
not subscribed.
Yeah. And to those people listening on the podcast platforms, the link is there. Just go and give me a subscribe. It helps me.
And it's for free.
Absolutely. Zadarmo. As fuck. Once again, lots of kisses for you guys. And as always, I love you and see you next week.
Bye.
Thank you.